Welcome to 12 News, America's #1 in real news. Good afternoon, I'm Ted Brokaw.
And good afternoon, I'm Donna Sawyer.
Something strange has been happening on the beaches in Key West. Claims from eyewitness reports. Donna?
Right, Ted, there seems to have been reports of a creature seen at night on the beach.
Only in Key West.
Also, movements under the sand. Items have vanished in plain sight, being pulled down into the sand.
Right after the break, we have Professor Hackett, a cryptozoologist down in Key West, to try to explain just what is going on. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after the break. Welcome back. I'm Ted Brokaw.
And I'm Donna Sawyer.
We have Professor Hackett, a cryptozoologist, to explain what he thinks is going on down in Key West. Good afternoon, Professor Hackett.
Good afternoon.
Professor Hackett, can you explain what's going on in Key West?
Sure, Ted. There are a number of choices in what these sightings could be, but we think we have narrowed it down to one. The Bahamas are full of mythical creatures such as the chickenarnie, a furry and feather owl-like troll that lives in the treetops in the Bahamas. Also, there is the lusca that lives in the inland waters and swamp areas around the blue holes. But the worst of the mystical creatures, or should I say so-called mythical creatures, is the giant Bahamian Nightcrawler. Don't be mistaken with that word nightcrawler. It's not a worm. It's a large, grotesque creature that tunnels underground in sandy areas, only to come out at night to feed.
Wow, that's a lot to take in, Professor Hackett.
The nightcrawler was once thought to be an inland creature, but now it's believed to have evolved into a coastal animal, living in the sands around the remote islands of the Bahamas, Ted.
But you're talking about mythical creatures of the Bahamas. I don't understand, Professor Hackett. What is the connection between the Bahamas and Key West?
It all has to do with climate change. Due to the unusual changes in the weather pattern from the higher UV exposures, extreme droughts and frigid cold, and especially, don't forget the increase in carbon dioxide levels, we believe that the genetic makeup of these animals has been expedited. So millions of years of evolution now happen in a very short time. Let's say only in a few months. But Ted, look around. Take a close look at this beautiful sandy beach. Ted, Key West sits on ancient coral reef. The beautiful sandy beach that you see here was refurbished after the hurricanes with sand from the Bahamas. That's absolutely correct. We think that either the eggs or an adolescent or even an adult nightcrawler was brought here when the city transported the sands from the Bahamas to refurbish the beaches here in Key West. My staff is now researching the evidence to determine what age and sex we believe the creature is.